everybody, it's me Lillian Suarez. Welcome to my channel once again. And I wanted to share an herbal bath that is recommended, especially with a Piritistas, which is spiritualism, but how you say it in Spanish. They believe that this is a great bath when you're unfolding your mediumship. So, first we have warm water once again, glass bowl, right? Warm water, glass bowl, which is fantastic. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put, I was given this fresh sage with on the side, but it's a little dry. It's not, she grew it and it's dry. But you put it in here, and there's a mixture. She has pineapple sage in here and other sage type stuff. Even if you just had regular sage, that would be fine and fantastic. Now, what the sage is going to do, it's going to help to open up your clairs, your clear feeling, hearing, seeing, knowing, which is how we receive um, when we're doing readings, right? We feel the imprint, we hear it, we see it, or we know that we want to say once all three are going. So you, of course, are going to use your right hand once again, and you're going to intend what your goals are for your mediumship. And again, this is really good herbal bath for. Actually, let me see. I think I have to change the title because this is sage, guys. This is sage. We're using sage, and we are using it for spiritual evolvement. Spiritual evolvement, not just mediumship. I mean, you can use this if you want to develop your senses, your clairs. If you want your meditation to be a bit more, uh, you know, grounded, peaceful, quiet the mind a little bit more. So oh, can you guys hear me? Or okay, I want to make sure everybody can hear me. So again, what's in here, guys, is sage. So if you have fresh sage, that's fantastic and wonderful. But I put dried sage that was given to me, grown and given to me. So again, we want to use our right hand and set our intention of what we're wanting. So, again, what I was explaining was this is going to help you with your clairs, which is your clear sentence, clear audience, clairvoyance, and your claircognizance. And that is what we use when we are receiving information, whether it's psychic, mediumship, or even when we're doing healings. So you want to do kind of the same thing that we did with the basil bath, and we want to set the intention. If you're wanting to work on your clears, I'm profoundly clear sentence, I'm profoundly clear audience, I'm profoundly clairvoyance, I'm profoundly clear cognate, and we want to just go ahead and allow ourselves to really think and feel and create life through our hands into the water of what it is that we're wanting out of this bath. Okay. So we're going to do this for about a minute or so. And again, we want to go um, clockwise because you're wanting to bring in, and again, the right hand lets out. So we're letting out our intention with the right hand being in the water. And of course, as we know, the water, it takes memory and has memory. So what we're intending is what is going to start to be held as a memory within the water. Now, of course, we can't stay here for an hour or 15 minutes where we can if we wanted to, but that would be a um, very long time that we'd have to hold this position, and that would be uncomfortable. So we can do so that the water can continue right to receive the intention of what we're wanting is once again, as we did with the basil bath, we're going to get a piece of paper and we're going to put in our intention on this piece of paper with a pencil. It could be a mechanical pencil or it could be a regular pencil. So I'm going to put strengthen players. Okay. And of course, I'm thinking of always, you could always use the understanding from the spirit world, for you to gain understanding from the spirit world. Because it's a whole other world on the other side. If you're somebody that wants to do this back for mediumship development, you can say, strengthen connection with the spirit world. You could even can strengthen understanding of the spirit world. You have an understanding. And you can use front and back of that. Allow me to grow in a humble way. Always want to stay humble. You don't want to get too big for your bridges or let ego come in. Love present always. Your love, there's everything. Okay? You're going to take that. Again, you're going to put it in the water and do that right turn. Thinking of what you just slow in that water. Do that right turn. About a minute. I like to use sage because, of course we use sage. There's many uses for the sage. You could, use sage, and they normally look like this, or they're tied in bundles for to clear the corners of your home. You could use it to clear items. If you buy items that are used, you can light it and just smudge the item, smudge the corners of your home, smudge your shoes if you went to a funeral, smudge the clothing that you wore to the funeral. And it really does help and clear. The sage is a fantastic herb for clearing and bringing you back to your normal energetic state. It helps with anxiety, it helps with fears. It elevates you up to your heart center, and that's what we're wanting. And we should want to live like that, even if we're not a spiritual soul. We should want to live that way. Now, in this particular bath, instead of adding a cinnamon stick, I'm going to add clove. All right, because clove has a fantastic scent and it is very good for spiritual involvement. So I'm going to put 3 things of clove, and this is just, as you can see, a bit of clove you can get from the grocery store in your cabinet. So again, we use sage, and you can buy sage. It would look like, it can come in a container like this, dried sage or fresh sage. They have a lot of fresh sage, okay? And you what like I said earlier, you're clearing, but when you're clearing, you want to bring in. And oh my God, does the water already smell so fantastic? It smells so good. So same thing, same concept. Gonna leave the paper in the water because why, guys? Water has memory. And so the memory is coming from our right hand, our intention, as well as the paper. So you can let it sit on the white cloth, put it on your sacred space or wherever you would like for about an hour, and then strain it and go ahead and pour it from your shoulders down. So brilliant, brilliant way for spiritual involvement. This is fantastic if you're feeling that you are depleted, if you've had conflicts with people, places, and things. This right here is wonderful and fantastic to use to bring yourself back to your normal energetic state because there is low frequencies, there's high frequencies, and a lot of times it's all about emotions. It's like when you walk into a room and you can feel, oh, it feels so tense in there. And we say that all the time, but we don't even realize, you are psychically, intuitively picking up that there is an imprint. Maybe somebody got into a fight. Maybe something happened in that space, and you're feeling it, and you're feeling it. So again, what I put in this water was warm water. I put dried sage. I put 3 things of clove, and I used my right hand to set the intention, as well as the piece of paper. Now, this piece of paper is already, look at it, it's already going, and that's interesting because I use the same piece of paper, but that one is dissolving a lot faster than the first one when I did the suggestion for the basil. So when you strain it, no worries. It'll, the paper will stay behind. So don't worry about that. All right. So this is, a good bath that you can use for spiritual evolvement, whether that is psychic, mediumship, or the fact that you want to be a healer. If you're not trying to evolve, it doesn't matter. If you want to come back to your normal energetic state and you're feeling yucky, slimy, so much going on at once, you can't catch your thoughts, you can't catch your emotions, you just feel scattered. This is a fantastic bath, especially at the end of the year. You want to be able to do this on a full moon if you can, but you can do it either on a full moon or a new moon. Really, you can do it anytime, but those two times are really, really suggested because again, the energy complements the bath. So again, we have water, sage, piece of paper with our intentions, 3 pieces of clove on a white cloth. Put it in your sacred space. Let it sit for about an hour, and pour this from your shoulders down. So start prepping, start preparing. These are things that you can open up your cabinet and probably get that you won't even have to step out of the house to do. So no excuses, guys. Let's get back to your normal energetic state and let's do what you got to do. Spiritual hygiene is extremely important, especially for those that choose to be in the org field one way or another. Again, if, whether that's healing, psychic work, mediumship work, shamanic work, you are in someone else's energy and they are constantly in yours. So you want to be able to come back to your normal energetic state. So thank you, everybody. Again, this is Lillian Suarez. Be looking out for many, many videos that I'll be launching. I'm focusing on bringing to you guys a video a week, at least one minimum. And I'm focusing on things that you can do. Basically, maybe possibly by not even needing to go to the store and buy items, by opening up your cabinet and creating these baths that are very, very, very rich and in the fact that they have been done thousands and thousands of years. And, in the Caribbean, this is something that is part of mediumship development. So I'm really taking it back to my roots and bringing it to you guys. I'm very humbled to do that. And these are things that have really helped me as well. So try it out, comment below, and let me know after you've done this bath if it worked for you. And I would really love that. Love to have conversations. I do try to get back as much as that I can to everybody that leaves me comments. Share this video and, be looking out for this rich culture that is lost along the way. We start using diffusers, we start using these organic oils. This is all wonderful. I'm not saying anything about that, but I'm saying we forgot the richness and just simply using just simple herbs that we have in our everyday life that we're probably using and we don't even know, the richness of the elements that is bringing into our life. So maybe you were drawn to use basil, maybe you've been drawn to use rosemary, and little did you know that those are helping you for one way or another. So I want to bring the understanding to you guys of what each herb is really bringing. I'm even going to, just kind of bring to you guys different intentions that you can do. Again, this is brilliant. If you think really about water, water is available to us at all times. And that's really one of my focuses as well here. What can you open the cabinet and do as a spiritual bath? But also, how can you use water to create memory? How can you use water to create memory to help you to expand your intentions in any way in your life, in any way? So I really hope that you're loving this. I really hope that you're vibing. And if you like, you can share and ask people to subscribe. Again, I'm going to be doing one video a week. And, I'm very, very happy and proud to bring it back. My grandmother is still living, and I've really been talking to my cousin about things she used to do. And one of our favorite times when we speak of her was what she did before the new year. So I don't think it was a coincidence that I got this kick, like, or I really, start to really look back at what her herbal remedies were for clearing the house, for clearing self. And again, I'll be sharing that with you guys. So I hope that you guys really, really do it and share with me what you've gotten from this. My name is Lillian Suarez, and if you're interested in checking out any of my other services, you can go to lillianmedium.com. If you're somebody that is wanting to evolve and develop, I am offering mentorship with all sorts of topics and subjects. So I am very happy to bring that to you, or anybody that is guided to work with me. You can contact me at, again, lillianmedium.com. Check out my bio, read my story, know who I am. Maybe you just want to know a little bit more of who I am, and I am honored and privileged that you follow me. Again, share this, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can get notifications for my weekly videos for these remedies that are going to cost almost nothing. Some people pay, Reiki is wonderful and fantastic. I love it. But what happens if you need healing and you don't have money to get a Reiki treatment? You don't have money to go to a healer. Well, I hope that these are things that will really help you guys. And again, I'm bringing them to you because I believe in them because they have helped me. So bye for now, everybody. Be looking out for my next video. I made this video right before the full moon, so you have no excuses. Open up those cabinets, get those herbs out, start making your bath, and have them ready for the full moon. Bye, everybody. Bye for now. Stay tuned for my shenanigans.